So, in case you ever wondered what the view looks like from a wheelchair, here you go. This is it. This is what what the future in service dogs is. I think there he is. He's having some water, and we are out here looking at a large induction furnace. I mean, largish for us anyway. It's damn near as tall as I am, sitting in this chair. And I have parts and pieces. But what I wanted to take a picture of was these bits and pieces of rock that I have sitting around. And, when we collect this stuff, Joe says, this looks like a lump of concrete. Now, that one there is granite from right down the street from me. These black things and the white things are actually platinum. Mostly platinum. The black, I think, happens during like a reducing environment type situation where there's low oxygen, and the platinum and other heavy metals bind with nitrogen and make nitrates. So there's a platinum nitrate that occurs, and it's kind of reddish actually, and so we see some reddish stuff sometimes. I don't know. The black is also the way that platinum looks when you put it in pickle. I recognized it right away. Because you don't have to put it in pickle. If you do it in oxygen, it comes out looking all bright and shiny like this white stuff. And the white stuff is actually not concrete at all. It's actually platinum. Lumps of AUPT. And I don't think that my furnace will melt the lumps that large, or even sort of that large. And that one there would be ambitious for just about anybody. What they do, actually, for stuff like this is they grind it up. But I thought maybe, a platinum crystal that big might be of some scientific value. And so I have preserved it the way it is in my own disabilities. It has left this thing the way we found it when we pulled it off of the ground. It's not road tar. Okay, road tar is something that would float, eh? This thing weighs about 50 pounds, at least 50 pounds, maybe more. It was the heaviest one my wife could pick up. And she didn't make it very far. We had to pull right up next to the damn bank where we pulled it out of. But there were bigger ones. There were bigger ones, and I don't think they're going anywhere. Nobody knows what they are. It's about 25 kilos of platinum. And, other stuff. Because platinum comes out of the melt after things like carbon and silicon carbide and aluminum oxide. So there's a bunch of detritus that forms before the platinum starts precipitating out. And it floats in the molten rock, and as the molten rock's moving upwards towards the surface and cooling more and more and more, and when it reaches the melting point of platinum at 1768 Celsius, platinum begins to precipitate out, and it precipitates out without gold at first because it's above the vapor point of gold. But as soon as it cools below that vapor point, it starts making AuPt. And what you see there is a lump of AuPt. It's about half gold, look at it, and half platinum. The platinum's the black part. It's black because it's lacking a neutron. So it's absorbing energy rather than reflecting energy, right? Like a metal normally does. But it's part of the progression of isotopes through platinum as it absorbs neutrons. It's an important process, I think, because it is the same process that is used in breeder reactors. And platinum is the most dense substance that forms in any sort of most people don't consider 50 pounds of platinum like small, but it is actually because there's lots of it everywhere. All that brown dirt there, it's the dirt from the side of the road. And when I melt it, because it's already ground up, I don't have to grind up big chunks of rock like this. It's already ground up. That's what that gold dust is. It's AuPt. And it is absolutely ubiquitous. It covers the earth hundreds of meters deep around the planet. And it is almost all pure AuPt. And gosh golly, boys and girls, I'm not making it up. This is, it's the real thing. And it's so readily available. I can go out and get it in my crippled state. My wife, who can't walk more than about 4 or 5 steps, goes out and picks up dust on the road. And we turn it into platinum and gold in AuPt. AuPt is the single most common element, and they form together. They form together. It locks up 99.99999% of the platinum and gold in the environment. And it binds them up in double covalent bonds. The dust itself is 10 on the Mohs scale of hardness. It can be used as an abrasive. It can be used in plastics the way it is. So you don't have to melt it. You just screen it and sift it and clean it. It is the single most useful group of elements that we have. It has hoppers like platinum. So it can be used in hundreds of chemical reactions as a catalyst. It is, I believe, a room temperature superconductor. I don't know that for sure because I have not been well enough to even get out here and hook up my stupid machine. But I am in the process of doing it now. Right now, I'm just kind of looking and gloating on the fact that I'm not laying in bed and singing, things like Hallelujah and shit like that. So here I am, looking at lumps of platinum. In case you ever wondered what a lump of platinum looks like, there's my little dog, there's my lump of platinum, there's my furnace, and it will be a functional furnace very soon.